I've done something that I need to admit because part of me feels a little bit ashamed, but I need to come clean. I've started to turn my camera sideways to record vertical video. And here's why. So really in this video, what I want to do is explain to you the settings that I use to edit vertical video for IGTV on Instagram and also Facebook. At the end of this video, I'll explain some of my thoughts on vertical video and why I'm playing around with it. But for those of you who came here to just get the settings, let's jump straight into that right now. So I'm going to be walking through this in Final Cut Pro 10, but these same settings could be applied pretty much in any editing software. It's actually super simple. So the first thing we're going to do is create a new project file. Now, to create vertical video, we're basically just turning a regular 16:9 widescreen video on its side. So instead of 1920 by 1080, we just need to create a custom size of 1080 by 1920. Now Instagram prefers 30 frames per second for video, but I shoot all of my stuff at 24 frames a second, and so far I haven't had any issues uploading 24 frames per second video to Instagram. And that gives us a normal editing window, except it's really, really narrow. You can import regular widescreen video, but I prefer to work with video that's actually been shot vertically. For me, I just find that it's easier to frame up vertical video if you're actually filming vertical video. When you take a regular widescreen video and try to fit it into that vertical format, cropping it gets really weird. Sometimes people fit it and just try to fit that horizontal rectangle into the vertical rectangle, and then you end up with just a little strip of video that looks really goofy and weird. If you were to add just a regular video to your vertical timeline, instead of having it be really small in the middle, you can transform it and size it up to fill the frame and just try to make the stuff that's most important be in the center of the frame. So I've been still trying to figure out how to use IGTV. So lately what I've been doing, which has been super fun, is question of the day videos where I just pick a question from a comment on like a YouTube video that people ask and I just try to answer it. Sometimes it's helpful, sometimes it's not helpful, but it's been really fun. So I film those videos vertically by turning my camera on its side. When I put them into Final Cut, I'm sideways, not taking up the whole screen. So all that you need to do is rotate the video 90 degrees. And then what I've noticed, at least with my 6D Mark II, is then the video doesn't take up the whole vertical space. So I need to scale it up 185%. And then I've got a very well-framed vertical video that I can use. With IGTV, you've got quite a bit of flexibility in terms of the length of your video. You can upload anything from 15 seconds all the way up to 10 minutes. They said that if you have a larger account, then you can go up to 60 minutes, but I have no idea what qualifies a large account. It's definitely not mine. So 10 minutes is the limit for most of us. When you're ready to export, the key setting is to make sure you're exporting as an MP4. That is Instagram's preferred format. So once you've got your video exported, I just airdrop it to my phone, and then from there you can open up Instagram. Here's my wonderful feed. Then you can just tap the IGTV icon up in the upper right corner. If you've never used IGTV before, you just tap on your icon, which in my case is my dumb picture. And then you will see, just like on YouTube, you will see all of the videos on your IGTV channel. If you want to add a new video, you can just click the plus icon. Then you just select the video that you want to upload, click next, and there you can give it a title and a description. In the description of the video is where you can add hashtags so people can search for your subject, which is really cool since IGTV is still starting out and not everyone's using it or has even opened it up yet. After that, you have the option to edit the cover for your video. You can either upload one, basically if you made a thumbnail, just like you would for YouTube, or you can choose a cover from the video. You also have the option to make visible on other accounts. I have found that this method for editing vertical video on IGTV also works really well on Facebook. So I've just been sharing the videos directly to Facebook as well, and then you post it. And then one extra thing I do, which is pretty cool that Instagram lets you do, is I find a screenshot on my phone, usually where I look least stupid as possible, so it sometimes takes several hours to find one. Take a screenshot of it, and then what you can do is you can actually go to your story on Instagram, add the screenshot you just took or whatever image you want to use, and Instagram gives you the option to link then directly to your IGTV video, which is really cool. You don't need a certain number of followers or anything. Everybody has access to this. And then people can just swipe up on your story. It'll take them right to your IGTV video. So it's a great way to promote your videos. And so that's pretty much it in terms of creating vertical video for IGTV. Again, I used Final Cut Pro, but you could use pretty much all these settings in basically any other editing software. And down in the description below, I will put that link that goes straight to Instagram's Help Center, where they explain in detail all of the settings that they want for IGTV. As for why I've been playing around with vertical video, even though I spent a lot of time kind of hating on vertical video, is pretty simple. One day, the lovely Heather Just Create said, "Tom, you need to be playing around with IGTV." And I said, okay. And then I tried to experiment with it. And it's actually been really, really fun because I don't know much about it. I'm not a huge social media expert. And so it's very, very experimental for me. And I kind of battled with this, finding ways to fit regular video into the vertical format. And it just, nothing really looks good that way. And so what I decided was, if you're going to post on these platforms, or you're going to engage on these platforms, you really kind of need to speak the language of these platforms. And I think we're all used to, on social media, very shaky phone footage, which is fine, but if you want to add a little extra polish to your vertical video wherever you're posting it, then taking the time to maybe use a camera that's not your phone would be really helpful, or at least mounting the camera somewhere. Taking the time to make sure you are actually filming vertically, since that's going to be the method that people are going to be watching the video, is really important. And like I said, for me, it's just really helpful in framing things to shoot them vertically, but more importantly, it's actually been really helpful creatively, because I'm so used to filming for my whole life everything horizontally, like you do. But then filming vertically, you're totally limited in the way that you use the space within the frame, and so it forces you to change even the way you move, so that you're not constantly getting, cut off of the frame. Changes the way that you frame up your shots, the way that you present things, the way that you handle graphics. So it's kind of an interesting creative exercise to explore vertical video. And if nothing else, even if you don't really plan on doing much with it, I would encourage you to at least experiment with it, just because it might give you a better understanding of these platforms. Love it or hate it, in today's world, vertical video is not going away. And so if you're someone who creates video, it's at least a good idea to understand what you're choosing to do or choosing not to do. So those are my thoughts on vertical video. It's actually been pretty fun and interesting. Thank you, Heather, for suggesting that I break out of my comfort zone and explore something on Instagram, because it's fun to break out of your comfort zone and explore new things. All right, thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch this. Hope it was helpful. I will see you guys next time.